So the other day I was interviewed, and one of the topics I came into the interview with was my new motto for the year, for the season, is KISS. Keep it super simple. Life, every day, the way you run your household, the way you approach your children before school, after school, the way you are with yourself in your own brain. Now, today, a heart-to-heart friend of mine commented on, imagine what it's like for people who deal with really hard people in their life, constantly telling them they're not good enough or they didn't do something right. And these people we interact with come off as complete jerks or complete beeps, right? When you can find and reflect on the love and the unconditional support you have for you, and you find that friendship, that solace space inside of you, that space that a lot of people are afraid to lean into because they're afraid of what is going to come up, right? Self-discovery, personal development, listening to your intuition. What I like to call, in my book, Broken Open, Intuitive Power Life Coaching, the whole book is on finding your soul self. And your soul self is the place inside of you that you're able to neutralize and come from this space of an unbiased pre-assumption or pre-judgment of something, someone, a place, a thing, whatever. The more we can progress ourselves and lean into personal development and self-growth within ourselves. Yes, that means breaking through fixed mindsets. Yes, that means thinking outside the box. Yes, that means having to maybe go back to some uncomfortable places and times in our life and clearing that space out, because that stuff is interrupting our relationships today, the relationships we have with one another, the relationships we have with strangers in traffic, the relationships we have with our lover, our children, and most of all, the relationship you have with yourself. In order to grow, we have to learn the essence of what we go through, we grow through. And the fact that you're still here today on this earth means you have a purpose that still needs to be lived and moved, and you have work to do. And if you're not sure what that work is or where to find it, this is where I come in. This is where personal development and self-growth comes in. But just waiting for it to fall in your lap or waiting for one day to go, aha, there it is, that's not going to happen. You need to meet the universe halfway. You need to put out manifestations of what you want and how you want to live out into the world. And the more we put that out into the world, and then we do the work by showing up, by studying, by doing something different. Because if you're in the same place you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5, 10 years ago, you haven't had growth. If you're still dealing with the same problems that you dealt with a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, then there hasn't been growth. And that's where personal development and self-growth need to be done. The work needs to be done. And what I do as an intuitive power life coach, as a mentor to children, teens, and adults, as serving humanity, is I can help you find your soul self and that solace space that you can step into that exists in every single one of us. And then you can start developing the life you want to be living, how you want to be living it, how you want to be thinking about yourself, about others, about humanity, and start to see those jerks, those bleep people that we come in contact with or we hear about through a lens of love and compassion. Because if you think that maybe your mindset is holding you up, imagine what it's like for those who don't have any type of support and love within their own environment to help let them lean in. Instead, keep telling them they're not doing it right. Let's stop telling each other what we should be doing, and let's start listening to our intuition, to ourselves, to our soul self. Hit me up at aubreyconley.com. Send me an email. I love discovery calls. You and I jump on a discovery call and we just talk and find out where you're at, where you want to be, and I can help you with the tools to get there. You may have already done some work and you may have already, quote unquote, built a toolbox, but if you're still feeling some type of way and you haven't really grown within the relationships that you hold within your home, your household, or number one, with yourself, then the tools you've got in your toolbox aren't working, which means you need to continue growing. You need to continue with personal development. So I invite you to jump in to life and learning to love it. Love yourself and embrace all the opportunities that are at your fingertips to help you learn to live in K.I.S.S. Keeping it super simple. Because guys, everything in life becomes easier once you learn the essence of keeping it super simple. K.I.S.S.